Stress is like a major factor of life depression. I hope you know. Stages like you're getting worried, having less productivities, there's just lack of self-care. So you need to start inculcating the habit of reading. If you're not doing that right now, start doing that right now, because this video is for you. Hey my loves, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. How you're doing today? Lovelies, subscribe to my channel. As you would all know, in this platform we do everything development, even down to beauty, fashion and lifestyle. So guys, in today's video I'm gonna talk about the 5 months that we have left in the year 2024. This video I'm shooting it on the today's what, hold on, let me check. This is the 24th of July, and we have August, September, October, November, December of 2024. And if you know that you looked back from the beginning of this year and you've been planning your goals, and it's been crazy that you're not even where you are right now based on your goals, please, guys, watch this video and thank me later. Okay, when I say you want to glow up, you want to glow up, not just glow up on your skin, you want to glow up mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. You are at the right channel. I want you guys to specifically express yourself, and let's use all these 5 months efficiently. Now, going with the first month, I am going to go, the next month is August, right? I want you guys to take it, and if you want to have that glow up, you need to take this seriously. I'm being very honest with you. So the first thing you're going to do is put for the month of August be it in contact with all your physical well-being. And when I'm talking about physical well-being, I'm talking about your goal. Now, this is to actually establish a strong foundation for your physical health. And when I'm talking about strong foundation, you need to get into consistent routine. And the first thing I'm going to is fitness routine. Now, when I'm talking about fitness routine, you need to stay consistent. If the beginning of the year you say you've always, like me, I always procrastinated on my weight loss journey, and look at where we are. I'm starting again. Do you understand? So it's never too late to end the year at your extended goal or weight you want to get into. Do you understand? So start a consistent exercise routine, aiming for at least, I do 30 minutes skipping. So you can do that, like skipping any physical activities at least 5 times a week, and you get your result. But mix it with cardio, strength training, flexibility exercises, flexible exercises. And that is why it comes down to that, your body goals. Do you understand? You have goals for you trying to look in the first to get this particular physique. Do you understand? And then it bows down to your nutrition. What do you take? Do you know that I always tell people, what you eat is what you are. What you eat is what you are. So you need to focus on a very healthy, balanced diet. Incorporate more things like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grain, but limit processed foods and so sugary snacks. I'm telling you, I've always been a victim. I've always loved sugary snacks and processed food, because that was what I was hungry for. And I don't know who also watches all these ASMRs that they love eating and whole lot of things. So I think, and I started realizing the foundation of my problems, I just stopped watching all those ASMRs of be love eating this thing, because it now started increasing my appetite for. I love be love, don't get me wrong, I love be love, but it's just started increasing my appetite, and it wasn't good for what I really wanted for my physical health. So I always took in the importance of hydration because of my skin. I have a very, very dry skin, and so I needed to always hydrate. So you need to start inculcating the habit of drinking water regularly. What I do is I do this 4 liters of water. I'm going to show you the new bottle I got. I don't want to really stand up and just I'm going to show you the new bottle I bought. I'm always buying this bottle because it's always breaking, and I don't know. So I always drink 4 liters of water in a day. Yes, it's going to make me go to the toilet, but I know that I have an aim. So another thing I always tell people is that you need to sleep. Sleep is a very, very, very big factor in for you trying to glow up. So you need to ensure that you have 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. Because let me tell you something. Do you know why a lot of people have eye bags like this? It's because they are sleep deprived. And when you're sleep deprived, you're not going to mentally think clearly. You're going to be just self insufficient. You're not going to be at your best. Like imagine sleeping by 2 and then you're waking up by 5. You know, your brain is not going to be at the highest rate is meant to be. Do you get? And that's why you now start seeing people getting so tired during the day because I'm so sorry, so tired during the day because they didn't get enough sleep. You see, their skin is not even properly nourished. You now see that they just lazy around during the day and then their day is no more productive for them. Do you understand? So 9 hours of sleep is a very quality and good sleep. Don't be self-deprived. Do you understand? Don't be self-deprived. So I'm just going to make this video very quick, but please guys, take your notebook and write down this step if you want to glow up for the rest of the year. Physically, I've explained what you just need to do. Wrap up. That one is just very simple. Now I'm on to the second one. Now the next month, that's been September, you need to now go into your mental and spiritual well-being. Spiritual, I'm not talking about your Christian life. I'm talking about your spirituality. So the goal here is to actually strengthen your mind and reduce stress. You know that why you haven't reached your goal for the year is because you've always been stressed. There are other things that you're doing. You're just doing a whole lot of things and then you're not really at where you're going to be. Stress is like a major factor of life depression. I hope you know. Stages like you're getting worried, having less productivities. There's just lack of self-care. Do you understand? Sleep deprivation. So for you to solve that, you need to be mindful of the things that you're doing. That's why I always tell people practice meditation and mindfulness daily. At least what I do is for like 10 to 15 minutes. There are even apps that you can start using. I use the Calm app. I use ah I use Calm. There's another app my sister uses, but I can't even remember. So those apps tend to even calm me down. If you can't download those apps, you can literally just go on YouTube, find relaxative apps, musics, and relaxative spa songs. Like there's even this guy, Relax and Rejuvenate with Jason Stevenson. I've used him once when I was really, really, really having like, mental imbalance. And then you can also do Native American foods to just come. Another thing I always tell people is to read. Reading itself is like like read self-improvement books or articles to like gain new perspective of life. You understand? What I read to actually get me motivated, what I read to actually elevate my mental state being are motivational books, are improvement books, things that can help me get to my goals. Do you understand? And that's why I advise people to start reading Atomic Habits, things that are going, you're going to change your habits to get to where you are, to get to your actual potential self. Do you understand? You can't see yourself reading Simbi and Dinta. Abby, what is this thing? The romance of I use like fictional books. Do you understand? That's why I always give people Rich Dad Poor Dad is a very good book to read. Atomic Habits, Subtle Art of Not Giving a God. Subtle Art of Not Giving. I think YouTube is gonna pick this up. So subtle art of not, that. And then 48 laws of power. So all this, you need to start inculcating the habit of reading. If you're not doing that right now, start doing that right now because this video is for you. Now, why I talk about reading is because a lot of people just tend to forget a lot of things or tend to motivate themselves personally. Do you get? So you need those books to remind you of what you need to start doing while you're slacking. Do you understand? If you're not going to get those books to read, if you're not going to be doing all those sort of things, how are you going to move? You need something to just put. Let me tell you something. Book is not going to get you. Book alone Books alone is not going to get you to your potential stage. You need also actions. So that book is just like a quick start, like a quick key to who you really want to be as a person. So the next one I always tell people is that you need to learn. Take online courses. Do you understand? Take online courses or just start a new hobby that challenges your mind, your mental state. In that way, you now see yourself navigating in the betterment of yourself. Next point is the for month 3, that's October, that's August, September, October, right? For month 3, you're going to go into your Christianity, your spiritual life. If you know that you've gone into like the first day, that's January, and you said that that your goal was to go to church at least 100 times in this year, and you've just gone to church for 2 times, like, where have you gone wrong? That's when you now start asking yourself that no, there's a time for you to change. Do you understand? Now the goal is to connect you with your inner self and find balance, because without God, who are we as humans? Do you understand? I'm sorry, I always talk about God in my video. So without God, who are we as humans? That's why, apart from meditation, apart from, what meditation does to you is just to deepen your meditation, like your meditative practice, focusing on, your spiritual growth, your inner peace. Once you start doing your meditation, that's a perfect way to start your spiritual life. You start journaling, and journaling means, like, journaling is like a very good habit for you to be able to reflect on your thoughts, for you to be able to reflect on your feelings and your spiritual journey. Do you understand? And then nature, you need to spend time to clarify your mind. That's why I say decluttering, organizing your living space, everything is also in connection with all of this, your spiritual and your mental well-being. Do you understand? So you need to also connect yourself with the natural world, like connect yourself with the world around you, and also be grateful. Gratitude is one of the major keys I always tell people when it comes to spiritual life. Be grateful to where God is taking you in your life. Be grateful to where you are right now. So once you know that you having gratitude, like, keep a gratitude journal. That's what I actually do. It's on Instagram. I'm gonna send you, write her page down where you can get all the journals. Writing things down, or what I do is that, how you want to get better and closer is like, what I do is that, start Bible reading. That's what happens. So I use like just 3 minutes, drop my phone, 3 minutes, I just read the Bible straight up. And then next thing, I now see myself writing what I have been grateful for. 3 things, just do this thing. 3 things to be grateful for that day. So I was grateful for life, I'm grateful for my work, and I'm grateful to be back home safe and sound. Do you understand? When you start inculcating that habit, you now start seeing that your spiritual life, you start getting closer to God, and everything happens for you right there and then. And another thing is that, what I do is I do church volunteers, church programs and volunteer. You can even do the Bible reading. And I also join these morning programs like fellowships, and also have a spiritual mentor. That's one thing. You need to have a spiritual mentor. Without a spiritual mentor, you're not really going to understand some aspects in the Bible and some aspects about life, your spiritual life. Do you understand? So that's why you need to actually have a mentor that is going to guide you in your spiritual life. It's going to teach you how to pray, how to be a better Christian. Do you understand? Okay, guys, for the next month, that is the month of November, you need to now go fully into your financial well-being. I'm on a financial well-being, and the goal here is actually improving your financial health and plan for the future. Now, if someone tells you that money and your finances shouldn't be close to 80% of your problems, please deny that person. Listen, if you're not in control of your finances, if you're not in control of your incomes, if you're not getting more for yourself, I am sorry, you're going to be in financial debt. You're going to be in financial unhappiness. You're going to be always broke. And let me tell you something, brokenness leads to unhappiness. Unhappiness leads to you won't even be motivated in life. So you having an empty bank account should be able to motivate you to do more for yourself. And that's why I don't just believe in one stream of income. Do you understand? That's why I don't believe in one stream of income. That's why I advise people, spread your wings to be able to know what you can navigate in life. Be able to accept failure, because don't have this judgmental thing. Oh, how many businesses are you, like me, I have up to how many businesses? Yes, I'm just starting off. Yes, I don't even care what people are saying, that I've started a lot of businesses, but this is going to be a part of experience in my life that I'm going to actually start having a tech talk show to people, telling them where I got so and why I got so successful in life, because I started from somewhere. Do you understand? Don't listen to what people can say. Nobody has the manual to know. No, it's not everybody that has the manual to success. So your own success path can be different. So start whatever it is you think that you have passion for you to be financially successful to some extent. Do you understand? And financially take care of yourself. First of all, that's why I always tell people, learn how to budget, save, invest, and debt management. Like I always say, don't let yourself go into that level. Do you get? So the last one I always tell people is emotional well-being. That's the last thing you're going to do for yourself in December. And the goal here is to enhance your emotional intelligence and resilience. Now, you need to understand that when you're trying to understand your emotional intelligence and you need to have four things. Four things: a very supportive network, strengthen your relationships, spend quality time with loved ones, and communicate openly. I just needed to hear myself properly. It seems I wasn't hearing myself, so that's why I just connected this. And then therapy and coaching. Consider seeing a therapist or a life coach to walk through any emotional challenges you have. And that's why I said self-care is also good. Establish self-care routine that you enjoy, and help you relax. So, and also have this good work of self-positive talk. Yes, this is all I have to tell you. These are the tips if you want to glow up this 2024 for the rest of the 5 months we have left. I'm talking about August, September, October, November, December. Now, you're now going to, after doing all these tips, you're now going to do a weekly check-in. Now, you're going to review your progress each week, adjust your goals and strategies as needed, and celebrate small victories and milestones. And like when you're doing that, you keep checking yourself and you see that you've seen yourself glow up, grow mentally, physically, everything. And these are the tips I always tell people. Overall tips is consistency. Stay consistent, because without consistency, you're not going anywhere. You're not glowing up. Be consistent. Stay consistent with effort across all areas. And there should be balance. Ensure that you're not neglecting one area while focusing on another. Do you understand? Ensure you're not neglecting that. And when it comes to that, the third point is flexibility. Be flexible and adapt your plan as to discover what works best for you. By the end of this 5 months, you will literally have made significant change and the strides of your actions. Do you understand? By becoming the best version of yourself, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. Anyways, guys, I've come to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed each tips I gave and how to glow up. I'm still going to make a part 2 of this, but then these are the tips I'm going to give you. Anyways, do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. And if you have more tips on how to glow up by this, like different areas, please guys comment down in the section below and let me hear your words and thoughts on this.